Welcome YMCA family. My name is Jessica. I'm the operations director here at the Roper YMCA, and hopefully you are joining me for some kid-friendly yoga. The class should be no more than 30 minutes, so hopefully everyone's attention span is ready to join me. If you don't already have one, you can put a mat or a towel down on your ground, and everyone can find their space in the house or wherever you're joining me from, and make sure that no one can touch each other. Okay, so we're gonna get started when you are ready. Go ahead and have a seat. For those kiddos that are in school, the crisscross applesauce method is just comfortable for them. Otherwise, if you want, you can put your legs out, one in, one out, whatever is comfortable for you to start in a seated position. When you find yourself there, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And we're gonna start to focus on our breath. So breathe, inhale through your nose, and exhale through the nose. As you're finding that breath, I want you to start to put your thoughts, the things that you're thinking about. So if you're a kid, maybe it's all your summer plans. Maybe it's the dessert you want to eat after this class. Whatever you're thinking about, for those parents, all the worries and cares that's sitting on your mind. And I want you to put them away into bubbles. Depending on what you're thinking about, put all those things into a bubble. Maybe it's a super big bubble for you. Maybe it's just a small bubble. Or maybe you'll put each word into its own bubble, and as you start to feel it and you want to release it and blow it away, go ahead and do so, breathing through your nose to do that. When those bubbles are floating far, far away, start to see if you can count your breath. Counting to 5 or 6 as you breathe in through your nose. And then 5 or 6 as you breathe out of your nose. Do that a few more times for me. Count to 5 in, and then count to 5 out. As you found that longer breath, I want you to continue to breathe 5 in and 5 out if you can. And go ahead and open your eyes if you haven't already. Once you open your eyes, bring your hands down to your sides. Bring your shoulders to your ears. Press them back down towards the mat. On your next inhale, take your right hand to the sky. Can you reach up and over? And look under your elbow. Good. Taking that right hand down, can you take the left up and over, looking under that left elbow? Good. Going back to the right. Let's try it one more time. See if you can, how far you can reach. And go back to the other side. Good. Bring your hands to your side. Can you take your feet out in front of you? Nice and straight, your toes to the ceiling. Take those hands to the sky, and can you reach to your toes without bending your knees here? If you can't touch your toes, can you touch your knees? Can you touch your ankles? Good. Reach those hands to the sky once more, and see if you can touch those toes this time. Good. Let's see if you can do it one more time. Reach to the sky and see if you can touch those toes now. Don't let those knees bend. Try and keep them straight. Good. Taking your hands off of your toes. We're gonna bring your feet together like we're gonna become butterflies next. Okay? So depending on how your comfort is, maybe your feet are out here. Maybe they're closer to you. No matter what it is, find what's comfortable for you. And on your next breath, as you breathe out, I want you to reach those hands forward. Let those knees sink towards the floor. Good. Sit tall. Walk those hands back and let those wings of your butterfly fly. Just let the knees come up and down. When you're ready, I want you to walk those hands a little further out in front of you. Can you get deeper? Can you reach farther? Good. Walk it back and let those wings of the butterfly fly once more. One more time. Let's see if we can get even deeper. So walk those hands even further front and see how far you can reach. Can you bring your face to your feet here? Good. Walk it back. Let those butterflies fly once more. Good. When your butterfly is done flying, we're going to come to our hands and knees next. So make sure you get on all fours. Now here are some fun ones. We're going to become cats and then we're going to become a cow. So if you want to become a cat, you're going to bring that back all the way up to the sky and you're going to bring your face in towards your belly button. Now you want to become a cow. Take that stomach and lower in the opposite direction. Look in front of you. You can curl those toes under. Look straight in front of you. Do that 2 more times. Let's become cats. Can you meow when you do this? And then let's become a cow. And then can you moo? One more time. Let's become cats. And let's become cows. Good. Let those backs become nice and flat, almost like you can eat off of your back. And you're going to sit back as far back as you can, and can you bring your face into the mat? Walk those hands further. This is what we call child's pose. So this is a good one. If you don't want to participate in class, you can come to this and guess what? You're exercising. Good. Let's come back to all fours. We're going to become dogs in a minute. 2 types, okay? So you're going to curl those toes under. Spread your fingers nice and wide on that mat, okay? And when you're ready, you're going to take your knees from the mat and you're going to take your tailbone to the sky. Let that head go in between the arms. This is called downward facing dog. Can you nod your head yes for me? Can you shake your head no? Good. When you're ready, I'm going to let you push forward. Can you find a push-up position? This is called plank. If not, you can drop to your knees. You want to make sure that there's a perfect diagonal from your shoulder all the way to your knees or your feet. We're going to lower the stomach and the chest to the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to lift and we're going to become cobras. So you're only coming halfway and you can become a snake. Good. When you're ready, we're going to come back to all fours. Curl those toes under, and let's find ourselves in that downward facing dog position again. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. This time, let's step one of your feet forward to your hands. This is called like a running lunge. So when you're in gym class, this is what you might look like when you're about to go run super fast. Good. Are you ready to become surfers now? Okay. So drop that back foot. You're going to open up and you're going to surf with me. Can you bend that front knee a little bit deeper while keeping that back leg straight? And can you look over the hand that is over that bent knee? We're surfing here. Okay, you done surfing? We're gonna come back down and we're gonna put those hands by that foot again. We're gonna become runners. And with that foot that's in front, you're gonna walk it to the side of your mat just like that, and see if you can bring your arms down. Can you become a lizard? Show me how you can be a lizard. Good. Put those hands back on the mat. Walk that foot back to the middle, in between the hands. And this time with that other foot, we're gonna step forward. Can you touch your toes this way? So straighten those legs. When you're ready, let's stand tall. Reach those hands to the sky. Lift. Can you get on your tippy toes? Good. Lower those feet. Make sure they're flat. And we're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair. Can you sit back like a chair? You want to become a rocket now? Take those hands to the sky. And we're going to lift back up. Get on those tippy toes. We're becoming rockets. Good. Lower down. Let's sit back in that chair again. You want to be a rocket? Let's do it one more time. Lift. Whoosh. Find those tippy toes. Good. Lower it down. Can you touch those toes, taking those hands to your feet? Good. We're going to walk those feet back. We're going to become that dog again. Taking our head in between those arms. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. This time with the other foot that you did not put forward, we're going to step front into that running position, that runner's lunge. We're going to become surfers on the other side. So when you're ready, lift up, open it up. Keep that same knee bent here. We're surfing. Look across those fingertips. Good. Take those hands back down. We're going to fan them around that foot, finding that running lunge. Good. Walk that foot out to the edge of the mat and drop to your forearms. Find your lizard. Good. Releasing from that lizard. Walk back on those hands. We're going to take the foot back to the center between the hands. And when you're ready, we're going to step that other foot forward. Can you touch your toes here? Good. Inhale. We're going to slowly stand tall. Reach to the sky. Good. Sit it back. Can you sit in that chair again? Become a rocket. Inhale and reach. Find those tippy toes. Lower down. Sit back in that chair. We're going to become that rocket again. Ready? Set. Go. Blast off. Reach. Find your tippy toes. Lower the feet down. See if you can touch your toes again. How are we doing? Good. We're going to walk our feet back, finding that downward facing dog position. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Go ahead and take those knees to your mat and find that child's pose once more. Take a deep breath. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Remember those bubbles in the beginning where we put some words, things that we were thinking about? If those things have come back to you and you're thinking about that dessert again, put it back in that bubble, blow it away, okay? Because we're doing some yoga here and we're stretching. Good, come back to all fours. We're gonna find that down dog, so we're gonna become dogs. So when you're ready, lift those knees from the mat. We're gonna take one of our feet to the sky. We're gonna wag it like a tail. This time when you're ready, we're gonna step that foot back forward to become those runners once more. Become surfers. Open it up. Make sure you're doing the other side this time, the first side that you did. We gotta do both sides. Good, this time we're gonna turn and we're gonna become warriors. So you're gonna adjust your feet a little bit. That same knee is bent like you were surfing. Reach those hands to the sky. You wanna open it up like a field goal position for those of you that like football. Become strong warriors here. Good, can you take those hands down now to the floor? Do you want to become a lizard again? Walk that foot out to the outside, drop those hands and those arms down. Good, lift up. Walk the foot forward in the beginning, just like we had it before with runner. Now we're gonna step that foot back. Let's become a dog again. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. With the other foot this time, can you take it to the sky behind you? Wag it like a tail. Good, take that foot forward. See if it can come in between those hands again. Finding that runner's lunge. When you're ready to become a surfer, lift up, open it up, go surfing in the USA here. Keep that front knee bent still. We're gonna become warriors when you're ready. Take your hands, you're gonna face that front foot. Open it up, find the strength in your warrior. Good, when you're ready, take those hands down, framing your foot. Get ready to be a lizard. When you are, take the foot to the outside of your mat, dropping those forearms into the mat. You should really feel that stretch. Good, release it. Walk that foot back to the center of your mat, almost like you're running here. Good, step that foot back to downward facing dog again. Become a dog. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. This time we're gonna walk our feet forward to the hands. Slowly stand tall. We're gonna become trees. So go ahead and make sure that you can find where you're most comfortable. Now if you don't like to be on your mat or your towel, you can step off. But we're gonna do both sides of and become a tree. Now you're asking how you can become a tree? Easy. You're gonna take those hands to the sky. And with your right foot, or whichever foot you wanna start with, you're gonna turn it out just like you did with your butterfly, and you're gonna bring it to the inside of the opposite leg. So your other leg here, see how what I'm doing? You wanna make yourself look like a triangle with one leg. And you're going to lift it. Can you balance? And become a tree. See how long you can hold it. Count to 5, remember? Good, let's switch sides. Those hands are still lifted. We're gonna take the other foot. We're gonna become a triangle on that foot. And let's lift to see how far you can lift it. Can you bring it all the way to the inside of that other leg? You see how big my triangle is here, or how small it is rather? Can you make yours look like mine? Good. Go ahead, take your feet and your hands down to your side. This is called mountain. Take a deep breath. We're gonna go back down to our mat. When you're ready, take those hands to the sky, lift. Can you reach? Take those heels to the mat. Can you sit back like you're sitting in a chair? Stand tall, become a rocket. Take the feet to the mat. Can you touch your toes? Try not to bend those knees. We're gonna walk those feet back to that down dog position, become a dog. Go ahead and nod your head yes and shake your head no. Can you become into a push-up position? Again, do you have to come to your knees here? Can you do a push-up? Can you go down and up? Okay, let's go down again. And this time we're going to become another form of a dog. Can you howl at the moon? I can't hear you howling yet. Good. Come down, taking that chest to the mat. Do you want to be a different kind of dog, the first type? Go ahead, we can curl the toes. Can we lift up? Good, take your knees to the mat. We're gonna sit back. Find your child's pose again. When you're ready, walk your hands over to one side of the mat. Deep stretch. Look under that elbow. Good, walk the hand to the other side of the mat. Looking under that other elbow. Good, walk your hands forward. Good, come to all fours. Remember in the beginning when we were cats and cows? We're gonna do it again 2 times. Are you ready? Good, let's become cats. Bring that spine all the way to the ceiling. Look to that belly button. And when you're ready, take that stomach in the opposite to the mat direction, lifting that chest, become a cow. One more time, can you become that cat? Arch your back as high as you can get it. Good, can you lower that stomach in the other direction towards the mat? Good. We're going to make our spines as flat as we can get them. And I want you to turn and sit with your feet out in front of you. Your shoulders stay back and down. So take those shoulders to the ears, take them down to the mat. We're gonna reach the hands to the sky, and as you bend forward, see if you can touch your toes. Good, sit tall. Taking hands by your side. Can you cross one leg over the other, like so? And can you reach behind you? Looking past your shoulder, can you look? With that other arm, can you press that knee back a little bit? Good. Come back forward with your hands, taking that foot off the other one, and we're gonna cross the other foot this time. We're gonna look behind us. Good. Bring the hands forward. Take that foot off one more time. And can you reach to the sky and touch those toes once more? You should be able to touch your toes deeper this time compared to in the beginning of this video and class. Good, when you're ready, take your hands off of your feet and you're gonna lay down onto your back. Can you take your feet to the sky? Can you bend your knees and can you grab your big toes? And can you rock side to side? This is called Happy Baby. Good. Take those feet down to your mat, keeping your knees bent. With your hands by your side, can you make yourself look like a bridge by pressing those feet into the mat and lifting your tummy to the sky? Good. Take it back down. Take your feet back together, letting your knees fall out to the side of your mat. Good. We have one more pose. Can you sit up? Bend the knees. We're going to become boats. So when you're ready, take those hands underneath your knees. Can you lean back without rolling your shoulders, but keeping them nice and tall? And I want you to see if you can pick your feet off of the mat. And can you balance? This is called boat. If this is too hard, just put one foot down and keep one foot up. If that's too hard, put both heels down, but see if you can stay leaning back. You don't want to be here. Lean back just a little bit and find that boat. Good. Take those legs straight out in front of you. Go back to that lying position. And we're going to find our final resting pose called Dead Man's Pose. It's almost like you're going to fall asleep in a minute. And I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. Think about your favorite thing. Maybe your favorite thing is your dog. Maybe it's a toy. Maybe it's seeing your grandparents. Whatever is your favorite thing to do, I want you to find and think about that. And for those parents, I want you to find what we call our happy place. So is the happy place the beach? Is it your bed? Is it sitting on the couch? Whatever is your favorite thing in your happy place. And when you find that thing, when you're ready, I want you to squeeze your toes, squeeze your legs, squeeze your hiney, so your butt. Everything from the waist down to the bottom half of you should be nice and tight. We're squeezing everything we can. And when you're ready, thinking of your favorite thing to do or your happy place, I want you to slowly relax and just let that lower body melt and be sinking down deep into the mat. And then when you're ready, finding that happy place and your favorite thing, I want you to make fists, squeezing your arms, squeeze your stomach, your back, your upper body. Make a mean face with your face. So close your eyes shut even deeper. And then using that happy place and your favorite thing, I want you to slowly relax and just let your whole body melt and sink. It's almost like you're falling into the sand at the beach here. Or when you're ready to go to bed, you lay on your bed. Now take a moment and keep focusing on your favorite thing in your happy place, as we're letting our bodies just rest for a moment. And when you feel like you're done resting and you're ready to be reawoken from it, going slowly, I want you to think about that favorite thing in your happy place and start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your hands and your feet. Can you bend your elbows and your knees? Can you take those knees back towards your chest and hug them? Can you rock those knees side to side? Can you take those knees completely to one side and as almost like you're laying down your arm like a pillow? And keep those eyes closed if you can. And can you slowly push yourself back to that seated position that you began with at the beginning of class? And let your hands fall open as they sit on your knees. The sign of giving and receiving as you have done today with yourselves. Be proud. Taking our final breaths of class, I want you to Inhale, thinking about your happy place or that favorite thing of yours. And as we exhale this time, I want you to scream or shout through your mouth anything you don't want. Okay, so when you're ready, breathe that happy thing in. Yell the ugly stuff out. Again, breathe that happy thing in. And yell, scream, let that ugly stuff go. And when you feel that only the happy thing or your favorite thing is in your head, go ahead and open your eyes. Bring your hands to what we call our heart center. And I'm going to leave you with what we call a namaste, which means I thank you for joining me with yoga today. Hopefully you had some fun times. So namaste, class.